Facade
Ma'am
works.
Banasan, wag tayong maglokohan. Yung sinasabi niyong facade na kasama yung lattice at sun baffles na 1.6, yun ang canvas ni Mr. Molano. I will put you guys under oath. I know that they quoted to you. Do not try to fool me. May quote sila sa inyo.
What's up mga kayon? Welcome back pa rin syempre dito lang sa Joe Malone TV. Tunay na balita, walang kinakampihan, sumasalamin sa katotohanan lamang.
So let me start lang with saan yung ating with a short presentation just so that very clear yung objectives natin, no. Then I'll ask the two senators kung meron silang opening statement. Sarap. Okay. So si Jeremiah po ay isang propeta na kinikilala ng Hudyo, ng Muslim at saka ng Kristiyano. So we can agree, and he said that I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in a future. Akmang-akma yan kasi ang focus natin today is tatlo. Plano, vis-a-vis the cost, the time, vis-a-vis yung resulta. Diba? So let's go to the next slide. Guide lang po to sa atin lahat, then we'll give DPWH all the time. Yung sa new Senate po kasi from the inception, whether we talk about Senator Gatchalian, Senator Lacson, if there were people before them who espoused having our own building, ang idea kasi is to have an iconic na functional. May mga iconic or monuments pero hindi functional. May functional pero hindi iconic. I think Malacanang is a example na iconic pero functional, especially when it was first made. Medyo ahead of its time din siya. Hanggang ngayon ginagamit, di ba? Pero ang gusto natin, best quality at minimal cost. A symbol of people's voice, the people's voice or of democracy. What do I mean by this? Siyempre, pag masyado mataas ang presyo, there are some who are saying bakit sinisiraan. Senate President, myself, no one has said na may irregularity, may anomalya. What we're saying is nagulat kami sa presyo. Kasi kung hindi natin ma-explain yung tamang presyo, imbis na magiging proud ang tao sa bagong building, baka kasuklaman nila, di ba? So that's why we're reviewing this. Next slide. So when Senate President asked me to do a review, very clear din siya, no delays, no further delays, and set a completion date and the cost of the iconic and functional new Senate building that we can be proud of. Bakit po? So far kasi moving target eh. You can dispute me later, Yusek, or kung sino yung present project manager. No? Next slide. So it's very important to us when we exercise oversight. So whether tinutuligsan namin bakit late na naman yung subway, or sinasabi namin bakit hindi pa high speed yung ginamit papuntang Bicol, or eto is an example, almost 1 trillion na ang budget ng DPWH. So ano ang o ano ang karapatan ng Senado na magtanong kung yung sariling naming building maraming tanong? 'Di ba? So hindi namin sinasabi na may anomalya sa subway, hindi namin sinasabi na may anomalya sa mga bagong airport, hindi namin sinasabing may anomalya sa almost 1 trillion. Pero paano naman namin sasabihin may delay to, mabagal to, yung plano nito hindi maganda kung yung sarili naming building at sarili namin mga empleyado, let's all remember the senators are only 24. At 23 na lang dahil secretary na ng DepEd yung isa, no? But and that's a good example, we are temporary, di ba? Yung opisina, mga opisina namin dito, the SecGen pababa, yung person is temporary pero yung office nila is permanent eh. So, kung 2,000 ang gagamit ng building na to, point ilan % yon, yung 24 na yon. Kahit sabihin mo ilan floor kami at mas malaki opisina namin, ang pinag-uusapan po natin dito, yung mga empleyado ng Senado. So pag sinabi nung mga empleyado, sir, hindi kami tinanong, sir, maliit opisina namin, sir, akala ba namin 4 na palapag, paglipat nun, bakit ganon? Hindi natin pwedeng sabihin magulo mga senador eh. Dati nang magulo mga senador eh. Wala naman nagsasabi, 24 kami, pare-pareho kaming may idea. Diba? But katulad ni Senator Padilla, Huwag niyo naman sabihin magulo. Ang tinanong lang niya, may prayer room ba yan? Eh kung katulad dito po, nagre-renta lang tayo, may chapel tayo. Siguro naman courtesy lang natin sa mga kapatid natin Muslim na meron prayer room. Hindi naman siguro gulo yon. Pero syempre, itatanong namin yon. Kung hindi pa tayo nagkaroon ng senador na Muslim, wala pang magsasabi na wala pang makakapag-isip, wala bang Muslim sa DPWH, wala bang Muslim sa mga designer natin and everything, di ba? Kasi, or si Senator Pia, titignan niya yan kung meron lugar yan for breastfeeding. O hindi naman kailangan na lahat tayo maging nanay o nagbe-breastfeeding para malaman ito. Because this is billions of pesos. Next slide. So, what we want to do at the end of these hearings, I hope to only have 2 or 3. Hiniwalay ko para hindi magulo at hindi magturuan. So, wala dito yung Senate coordinating team except for, I think, ASEC Mulano, when you retired, you joined the Senate team. Tama ho ba? Oo. So, except for you, pero you're here as to testify kung ano yung mga nangyari before, di ba? When you were still Assistant Secretary. So, except for you, wala dito yung SCT, and then wala rin po dito yung contractor. Para nga hindi magturuan, para we can get the story. Narrative ang importante sa akin sa araw na to. Next slide. So what the public wants to know is kailan ang completion date, ano yung plano at magkano yung cost. So far as I'm concerned, sa maikling period that I'm chairperson of the Committee on Accounts, ang nakita ko, moving target pa itong lahat. No? Meaning, wala pa ako nakikita na nagsasabi sa akin, sure po, sure, ito yung presyo, sure po, ito yung date, sure po, ito yung plano. You can dispute that in your presentation. Next slide. So, saan ba nag-umpisa to? Ito po ay part ng transcript po to. At dito, Senator Subiri, he wasn't Senate President yet, was asking how much. 4.5B ang sinabi, which is 50,000 per square, which is more or less okay na takbuhan nung time na yon. Medyo medium or medium high end, pero okay na yan at that time, no? And then I think when AECOM bidded out, ano ba yung amount na binigay nila? 4.5 or 5.5? It was 4.5. Yung concept pa lang yon. So wala pang engineering architectural plans. But just to show you, ikaw man maging si Senator Escudero at bago kang Senate President at nakita mo from 4.5 to 23B, again, if you're disputing 23B, pag-usapan natin mamaya, syempre sasabihin mo lang naman na sandali lang, tignan lang natin. 'Di ba? Again, walang nagsabing may anomalya, walang nagsabing ang sinabi, tignan lang natin. Next slide. Okay. Ito po yung nireport sa akin. Ang nag-report po sa akin nito, galing din po sa staff ni Senator Lacson at galing din sa staff ni Senator Nancy. Okay? Dito sa SCT din, sa Senate Coordinating Team. So kung nagtatanong si Senator Nancy, and of course she's most welcome to attend, saan nanggaling ang figures ni Senate President at ni Alang Cayetano, nanggaling sa staff mo, dahil sinunod ko yung advice mo at advice ni Senator Lacson na huwag palitan yung mga namamahala at sila ang nakakaalam. So nandun pa lang ako sa review eh. Nagre-review, sila nag-submit sa akin nito. Okay, next slide. Yan. So let's proceed to the presentation, but before that, kung may opening statement lang si Majority Leader muna and then ang ating Senator Padilla, then I'll give DPWH all the time you need, no? Saan yung question?
Mr. Chairman, I don't have any formal opening statement, but we appreciate the presence of the resource persons here. I yield my time to the Honorable Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator.
A'udhu billahi minasyaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Assalamualaikum. Magandang tanghali po. Ako po'y nagpapasalamat sa amin pong matatawag na ako. Teacher ko din to. Si Senator Alan Peter Cayetano na matagal ko na pong idolo. Nagpapasalamat po ako sa kanya sa pagdinig nito sapagkat Ako naman po gusto ko lang may maisagot unang-una sa aking pamilya. Dahil ang unang dumadaan din ako sa pagdinig sa bahay namin, tinatanong sa akin tungkol dito. Hindi ko alam kung ano isasagot ko. Kung sa bahay namin, hindi ko alam kung ano isasagot ko, paano pa sa taong bayan? Kaya sana po, gusto ko lang malinawan yung patungkol dito dahil sa isang senador po na bagong dating, kailangan yung mga ganitong bagay at hawak ko pa yung public information, committee sa public information, katulad po ng sinabi ng idol ko, Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, dapat po alam ng taong bayan ang tungkol dito. Yun lamang po. Maraming salamat po, Senator Alan.
Thank you very much, Senator Padilla. At kami natututo din sa mga tinuturo mo at sa sipag na ginagawa mo sa Senate. We learn from each other. Yusek and sa DPWH family, as you're presenting, I made guide questions. Kung masagot nyo na, the good. Kung hindi, balikan natin mamaya. But basahin ko na para yung staff nyo medyo pinoproseso na to, no? So I think may slides para makita din nila. First, the original cost of the building as determined by DAED plans, no? Dun sa publiko na nakikinig, DAED is detailed architectural and engineering design, no? Or others call it a construction set, di ba? Second, how much has been paid to date? Third, how much is pending evaluation, meaning variation orders, phase 3 or whatever? Hanggang pang ilang phase ba yan? So what is being evaluated now and by who? Fourth, what is the cost of works to complete the building in addition to the DAED cost? Fifth, what is the original construction duration for the approval of DAED to complete the building? Six, how many days are we delayed from the original timeline? No need to cite the reasons why. Let's just start out ilang days na yung delay. What is the status of the RDAED? RDAED, if I'm not mistaken, is the revised DAED. What is the cost of such delay in terms of EOT charges? EOT is extension of time. What is the process in which the design revisions RDAED are developed and approved? And what is the total percentage of completion of the whole building to date? Narinig namin sa media, I think was it you, Ma'am Soledad, na 77% of phase 1. So, but of the total, ano ng percent? But feel free to explain kung hindi percentage later on. Lastly, Yusek Sadin, I understand dalawa yung role ng DPWH dito, implementing agency at saka project manager. So if you wanted to pass to any of the project managers, etc., I leave it up to you. So present in any way na komportable kayong mga taga DPWH. Thank you. Sir, you have the floor.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Senate Majority Leader, Senator Tolentino, of course, the Honorable Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, the Chairman Committee on Accounts, of course, Senator Robin Padilla, my idol for Mindanao. Again, my colleagues in the Department of Public Works and Highways and other members of the Senate, good afternoon po sa atin uli. We'll be giving, Mr. Chair, the constructions of the Senate building updates. Can we start the slideshow?
The new Senate building project. Located at the Navy Village, Fort Bonifacio, passing Tomo Extension, Taguig City. The project has a lot area of 18,320 square meters, building footprint of 13,750 square meters, and total floor area of 131,570 square meters. This project covers the design and construction of the new Senate building. The building is composed of 3-level basement parking and 4 towers of 11 stories, each to be built with a combination of reinforced concrete and structural steel frame. The building structure is designed to be the last building standing with an importance factor of 1.5, similarly applied to other lifeline structures such as bridges and ports. It features an iconic architectural design, modern security features, up-to-date audio-visual systems, green materials and equipment, 24-hour standby fuel reserve, building management system, and etc. The construction of the new Senate building will realize the institution's longtime vision of having its permanent home dubbed as Bagong Senado sa Ika-Loing Siglo. Truly a landmark edifice that is green, secure, functional, and iconic. First of its kind in terms of scale and design, with modern features and facilities befitting the institution it represents. Notable is the building's design of openness at the ground floor landscape to public access, symbolizing the institution's readiness to hear the people's grievances and to act upon promptly. As of June 25, 2024, the actual accomplishment of the new Senate building project is 77.7292%, with a positive slippage of 0.3399% for Phase 1, while the accomplishment for Phase 2 is 19.0678%, with a positive slippage of 0.1172%.
Mr. Chair, we have here two ongoing phases of construction. The phase 1, which covered the core and shell, amounting to 8.6 billion pesos, includes the variation orders. And the phase 2, which is actually 2.3 billion for the fit out of the projects. There's still phase 3, Mr. Chair, to cover the other fit out and the project to complete. So there are actually phase 1, 2, and 3. But right now, we are implementing phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 has already attained a 77.38% accomplishment, while phase 2 is about 18.95% accomplishment. It can be recalled, Mr. Chair, in 2018, the Senate and the BCDA launched a global conceptual design competition for the new home of the Philippine Senate on February 14, 2018. In order to gather technically competent firms to come up with conceptual design for the Senate that is green, secure, functional, and iconic, and would represent its dignity as an independent institution as well as the values of democratic legislature. In the Reso 110 issued by the Senate, it actually identified the ICOM as the winner of the Global Conceptual Design Competition, which was actually identified for the conceptual design submissions of these projects. Next slide. There were 5 participants, concept designers, that submitted the conceptual design, including the building specifications and initial cost estimates.
Hereby call this public hearing review to order. Public hearing review to order. Assalamualaikum sa ating mga kapatid na Muslim. Assalamualaikum. Hello, okay na? Yeah. We will buy new technical equipment for the new building. Don't worry. Pasensya na po kayo sa mga problema sa technical.
Okay. So ICOM was declared as the winning conceptual designer for the Global Conceptual Design Competitions by the Senate through Senate
Review to
Resolution
order.
110.
Assalamualaikum sa ating mga kapatid na Assalamualaikum sa ating mga kapatid na Muslim. Lahat naman tayo naniniwala sa Diyos Ama. Assalamualaikum sa ating mga kapatid na Muslim. Lahat naman tayo naniniwala sa Diyos Ama. Lahat naman tayo na kapatid na
Can I have a
Muslim.
1 minute suspension?
So you mean hindi nyo kinuna ng Hillmarks ng coat for the facade? I will put you guys under oath. I know that they quoted to you. Do not try to fool me. May quote sila sa inyo. Please use the mic and speak to us, Director Aguinaldo. You can tell me anything. Meron
yes,
pero what? How much yung quote ng Hillmark sa inyo for the facade?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Meron silang quotation nun dahil pinapasubmit namin sila for the budget, which is yung I think 1.6 para doon sa facade and
Hindi sila nagsabit ng 1.6. Ibang kumpanya nagsabit ng 1.6. You tell me the truth here. If not, I will hold you in contempt. Wag niyo kaming paglolokohin dito. Clarification pa lang to, maglolokohan na tayo. Sa umpisa pa lang, nagsabi sa inyong Hillmarks na pwede sila At kung magkano Kaya nga sinabi ko sa inyo, submit nyo lahat ng dokumento, hindi nyo naman sinubmit lahat Yung mga internal nyo sulatan, hindi nyo sinubmit 32 years na ako nasa gobyerno. Napakarami ko ng investigasyon, Mr. Aguinaldo. We will not get to the truth here unless you tell us the truth. I know the amount, so tell me the amount. Yes,
Please
please.
stop, sir. Pepe.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yung 1.6 billion po, sir, is yung budgetary cost amounting to 1.6 billion is not only for the facades and baffles, but also for all the remaining facade
Ma'am
works that-
Banasan, wag tayong maglokohan. Yung sinasabi niyong facade na kasama yung lattice at sun baffles na 1.6, yun ang canvas ni Mr. Molano. Yun ang canvas niya. Way before that, nagbigay sa inyong Hillmarks kung magkano na malayo yung presyo.
Your Honor, yung kasama po sa 1.6 ay kasama po yung glass railings kasi ng actually, sir,
Ma'am, kung ano mang kasama,
okay,
'di ba? Kung gusto mo ng generic na sinturon, gusto ko ng Hermes na sinturon, syempre magkaiba presyo. Wala pa naman akong sinasabing mali dito Gusto ko lang ilabas kung kasama ba to sa core at kung magkano yung unang sinabi sa inyo ng Hillmarks na kaya nila for the facade as designed. 'Di ba? Meron binigay sa inyo ng amount, it was less than 1 billion. Tapos i-represent nyo sa amin yung 1.7, 1.6. Wala pa tayo doon sa 1.6, bago lang yun 2023 lang yung bago Matagal na binigay yung less than 1 billion, di ba?
yung 900 million po
Oh,
is
yun.
yung facade sun baffles lang po. Yung 1.6 po kasi na binigay namin for budgetary cost ay hindi lang po yun yung budgetary cost for facade sun baffles. But also, in-include na namin doon yung sa louver windows natin sa may roof deck, yung aluminum framed glass doors natin sa may canopy.
I will get to that.
Yeah.
Kasi sa inyong you did not submit to us yung BOQ nyo, di ba? Did you submit the BOQ, Yusek? Hindi, di ba?
Dun sa po namin, dun sa sinubmit po naming budgetary cost estimate, meron po
Hindi,
kami breakdown doon.
iba ang BCE, iba ang BOQ. Malayo na tayo. Dapat nung start pa lang ng project, may BOQ na kayo, di ba? Oh, Mr. Molano, meron ba tayong BOQ nung start nyo yung project?
Your Honors, sa design and build po, wala pong bill of quantities.
Paano ka nag-violation order kung wala kang BOQ?
So,
Di ba in accordance with the law, titignan mo yung BOQ?
opo,
Oh.
ano po yung, kasi design and build po ito, wala pong
Ang
dictate.
design and build may BOQ.
Wala po.
After the DAED, dapat may BOQ ka.
May BOQ pag nagawa na po ng
Yung DAED.
Oh,
So after the DAED, may BOQ kayo. Oh, you did
Doon na-
not
doon na
submit
sa-
to us.
doon na po sa sa
So kaya nga, so paano ko titignan kung may salamin na nakasama sa 8.9 o wala? Kung hindi nyo ibibigay sa akin yung BOQ. Yun ang punto ko. So mag-a-argue tayo ni Miss Banasan kung bakit 900 lang ang sinubmit, ito 1.6, na hindi naman galing sa Hillmarks yung 1.6. Hindi nyo naman ako binibigyan ng BOQ. Oh. So anong malay ko? Di ba ang salamin sa labas ng building kasama na dapat sa 8.9 yon? Oh. May shell and core ka ba na walang salamin sa labas? Oh. Included na nga sa phase 1. Pero dun sa 1.6 million na sinusubo nyo na gusto nyong pirmahan ko, meron na naman salamin. Kakasabi lang niya, ma'am. Kakasabi niya lang yung salamin. Oh, Glassworks nakalagay.
Sir,
Mm.
yung sa ano po kasi, yung sa phase 1 po kasi, DAED yung version natin doon. Pagdating po dun sa budgetary cost estimate, nagkaroon na po tayo ng proposed revised DAED dahil sa mga Senate initiated na na revisions. Ngayon po, yung sinabi ko po kanina na aluminum framed glass doors at canopy sa may PAC ay part ng revision yun, sir. Kaya naipasok na siya dun sa budgetary cost estimate.
Kaya nga, kung sinagot nyo lang akong diretsyo na 900 million yung sinubmit niya, edi, yun nga, yung unang option, yung kay Senator Ping, 900 lang yon. Tapos ngayon, yung bago ako mag-take over, 1.7. So, sinasabi nyo nga revision di ba? Hindi pa approve yan, di ba? Hindi pa natin binibid o nine-negotiate yan, di ba?
Hindi pa po, sir.
O kaya ko nga nire-review. Paano ko i-review kung hindi nyo sasabihin sa akin, sir, 2 fasad ang pwede dito. Pwedeng 900 million na fasad, pwedeng 1.6 billion na fasad. Kaya nga nire-review, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Actually, sir, last year, November 2023, nagbigay po kami ng, may letter po
No,
kami.
no
kay
problem,
Stephanie.
ma'am. Hindi ko pinangungunahan yung desisyon ng predecessors ko, nire-review ko. Hindi ko marireview kung hindi nyo aaminin sa akin na 2 options ang binigay sa Senate, 900 million at 1.6 billion. Yun ang sinasabi ko. Kaya kung magtatanong tayo, di ba, bigyan nyo ako ng diretsyong sagot. Kaya nag-iisip yung iba kung may tinatago dito. Wala ako sinasabing anomalya o irregularity dito. Ang sinasabi ko, sabihin nyo sa amin lahat. Kasi nga, bago na ang Senate President, bago na ang majority, i-present ko sa kanila. So ayan, si Senator Padilla, ipapakita ko, sir, ang 900 million ganito ang pasad. Ang 1.6 billion ganito ang pasad. Kung sasabihin ni Senator Padilla, ang boto ko, ibigay nyo na lang yung 700 million sa classrooms, maganda na yung 900 million. The decision namin yon. Pero kung hindi nyo aaminin sa amin na meron 900 million, akala namin yung 1.6 billion lang. So babalik ako sa tanong ko, can you submit to me the BOQ after DAED?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Submit po namin lahat.
Okay. Sige po. So, saan tayo naputol? Sige, go ahead po, sir. Sorry, so you made the BOQ after the DAED? Tama? PMO, tama po, sir? You made the BOQ after the DAED o wala kayong BOQ for the Shell and Core?
We made the BOQ after the DAED, Mr. Chair.
So meron.
Meron siya.
After the DAED, meron. For the 8.9, 8.1 and then the variation order.
8.067.
8.0, sige po. So submit that to me, please. Sa nakikinig, BOQ is, ano yung technical term? Bill of Quantities, no? And any PMO will look at that, di ba? Titignan yung quantities, yung ilan yan, anong quality, magkano, etc. No? Para may idea yung nagpapagawa ng building kung ano ang kailangan. Di ba? Para pag sinabi nyo may variation order o sabihin yung kulang, may basis tayo. Kasi pag walang BOQ, wala tayong basis. So where were we before we were you were presenting kung magkano ang paid. So 15%. Okay.
Yung sa disbursement po of the phase 2 is 356 million pesos.
So sir,
Which
in
is
terms
50%.
of delay, ilan araw na tayong delayed? I'm talking about before Senator Escudero took over, ha. Linawin natin 'yon, ha. Linawin muna natin yung ngayon. From the time Senator Escudero and myself took over, may delay ba tayo? May hininto ba kami na cost delay? Ang wala lang yung decision sa phase 3, di ba?
Yes,
Na
Mr.
kahit
Chair.
mag-decision kami ngayon, hindi pa naman gagawin yon, di ba? Oh.
Medyo makaka-delay po yun, Mr. Chair, kung hindi magagawa.
Hindi, kung hindi magagawa. Pero nasa 77% ka pa lang nung una, nasa 15% ka nung pangalawa eh. So we
Yes,
have time to review it, hindi po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So I'm saying, Dun sa sinasabi, halimbawa ni Senate President, sana bilisan nyo para walang delay. Wala pa ngang delay. Naintindihan kung saan ang bilisan para walang delay. Pero as of now, wala pa hong delay, di ba?
Wala pa pong delay yung project as presented po ni
Okay. But before Senator Escudero took over, ilan days na yung delay?
actually
For whatever reason, for COVID, for plans, for whatever reason, it's delayed, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair, delayed talaga.
how long na siya delayed?
The
Sino-
completion, original completion.
Ma'am Soledad, you're the project manager now, no? To be fair to you, sir, nag-retire ka, sir, di ba?
Yes, Mr.
And I hope you have a good retirement. I'm sorry to call you back, pero we really have to get this. Parang si Aguinaldo din yan, kahit na kailangan ibalik din. But ma'am, ilan days na po tayong delay? Kayo ang project manager, dapat alam nyo yan at the tip of your fingers.
Dahil po doon sa mga approved variation orders, meron po yung kaakibat na time extensions. So for now po, ang aming as presented po ang aming sa amin pong accomplishment, positive pa po ang aming slippage.
Yes or no? You are delayed by 852 days.
852 days po dahil po doon po sa
Yes.
mga revised.
Yes. So ma'am, bigyan nyo kami ng straight answer. Napanood kita sa media eh. Pag dinidepensa mo DPWH, ang galing-galing mo eh. Tapos sasabihin mo sa akin, positive slippage. So kung may manunood na hindi nakakaintindi,
Opo,
ang ibig sabihin, positive slippage means na di ba, inunahan nyo pa.
opo. Kahit
Pero
paano
ang katotohanan,
po,
sabi ko nga ma'am, wala munang dahilan.
opo,
Wala naman may gusto ng pandemic eh.
opo.
'Di ba shutdown tayo,
Yes po.
'di ba? So
Yes
naintindihan ko. Pero hindi totoo walang delay. 852 days na ang delay.
Yes, Your
Oh.
Honor. Pero po yung mga delays na po yun ay dahil po sa mga variation.
Yes, may sinabi ba akong hindi justified? Wala
Wala
pa ako doon, 'di ba?
Wala po.
Kaya nga ang tanong ko lang ma'am, ilan araw ang delay? Kasi may mga nagpapalabas na dinidelay namin to ni Senator Escudero. Oh, 'di ba? Okay. So dahil sa 852 days ang delay, magkano yung additional cost ng project?
So yung po yung variation order na 549 million pesos.
Hindi, ma'am. Yun ang variation order. Hindi yun yung dagdag sa delay. Kasi kasama sa variation order, yung gagawin nyo na bago.
Opo.
'Di ba? So ang EOT is 78,966 million.
Opo.
So binayaran natin yan. Can you put that slide? Itong 852 days. So yan ang isang delay at yan ang gastos.
Opo.
Okay. Escalation is also, 'di ba?
Wala.
Dahil 2 years wala pa.
Wala pa po. Your
Wala pa
Honor.
tayong gastos sa escalation. So
Wala
that's
po,
very
Your
good.
Honor.
Okay. So doon naman sa design fees.
Sign piece po.
Design fees, magkano ang original na design fee?
Ang original design fees po nito is 258 million pesos.
To date, magkano ang kailangan natin bayaran na design fee? To date.
For every revised design po, meron po tayong kaakibat na design fee po.
Yes. So magkano na nadagdag sa original mo is 258
58 po. Million
Okay.
po.
Which is a good price pero it's a little bit on the high side, 'di ba?
Yes po.
Oh. Okay. So meaning pag-aagawan to ng designer yung fee na ganito. Kasi medyo for the type of building, it's a good fee. I'm not
Yes.
saying it's overpriced, I'm saying it's a good fee.
Yes.
No? So hindi to pakiusapan na fee na parang boss 50 million yan, 10 lang bibigay ko, gawin mo na dahil Senate naman to. Hindi, magandang fee to, 258 million.
Oh.
As of today, with all the variation orders, magkano yung dagdag natin sa design fees alone?
Your Honor, computin po muna namin.
Hindi, wag na, 170 million, tama ba? 100. More or less, check nyo nga, ang alam ko 170 million, so ibig sabihin, halos dumoble. And then sa phase 3, Mr. Molano, how much ang nire-recommend nyo sa phase 3 na additional design fee? Kayo po nag-submit, di ba, kay Senator Nancy, dun sa sulat nyo ng Oo. Pakigamit yung mic, sir. Hindi ko malaman kasi nilamp sum nyo na ang nilagay nyo. Nasaan yung 10B? Magkano po? Yung, wala pa ba? Yung 10B? Wala pa. So wala pa naman doble, pero so far in design fees pa lang, 400D na, 400M. Sorry, 430M. Yung sa sinabmit nyo kay Senator Nancy, nakalamsam kasi dito, general requirements, EAO and design fee, 383,700,000. So hindi ko malaman magkano dyan ang design fee, magkano ang EAO at general requirement. Although ang EAO is 0.5%, di ba? Tama ba? So 0.5 ima-minus mo sa 73, so that's about 35 million if my math is correct. So mga sa 350 million, magkano dito ang general requirement, magkano dito design fee?
So now, Your Honor,
Paano po kayo nakapag-submit ng 381 kung wala kayong breakdown? Tatlong item lang po to, EAO, design fee, general requirement. So how did you come to the 383 million? Oh. Kayo sir nakapirma dito.
Yeah, it was just requested to me because
Sino ho nag-request? Tell me the truth. Wag ko kayo magturuan. Sabi niyo, it was just requested. So, sino nag-request ho sa inyo?